What's going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand spanking new video. Today's video is going to be the top 5 bourbons that I personally will never buy or buy again. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into the video, I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support that you're bringing to the channel. We are right at 262 subscribers at the time of recording this video. I want you guys to know that we are doing a 500 subscriber giveaway, whether we hit that soon or in the near future or a year down the road. But we are doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe down below to make sure that you guys are entered into that 500 subscriber giveaway when the time comes. Now let's get into the video. So like I said, a couple of these bourbons I have on the shelf and I will never buy again. And a couple of them I do not own because I just see no need to purchase them. Let's get right into bourbon number 1. Bourbon number 1 is going to be your traditional wild turkey. Now, why do I say not to purchase the traditional wild turkey? Well, because for $3 or $4 more, you can buy a Wild Turkey 101 and have an excellent pour at 101 proof that doesn't have the burn that you would expect it to have. I just think that the traditional Wild Turkey being at the lower proof point, and then this being on the same exact shelf right next to it for a couple dollars more, just puts the proof in the pudding that this bottle right here takes the icing on the cake. And it's just that much better than the traditional Wild Turkey. Now, don't get me wrong. Traditional Wild Turkey tastes good. The flavor is there. But I just don't think that the price point for that compared to the Wild Turkey 101 is equal. I think that the Wild Turkey 101 just is a little bit better in that regard. Bourbon number 2 that I personally will never buy again is Weller Special Reserve. This right here is crap in a bottle for anything more than MSRP. And we did a review, and the Larceny Small Batch for $28 beat this bottle out that you can't find really and are spending is close to secondary. I just don't think it's worth the money any more than the $30 that it should be. So for that, Weller Special Reserve, I will never be buying again. Bottle number 3 that I will never be buying again is anything Town Branch related. I don't know what it is. I don't have the palate for this bottle of juice, if you want to call it a bottle of juice. This specific one right here that I have on my shelf right now is a single barrel release from my hometown down in South Jersey. Picked it up for $55, and it was the worst $55 that I ever spent on a single barrel store pick. This bottle right here is to the extreme end of bitter. I don't know where it comes from, but I highly regret buying this bottle. Now, I have had a couple other Town Branch products, and I'm still not a huge fan of them. I don't know what it is, but me personally, I will never be buying a product from Town Branch again. Bottle number 4, and I think you guys are going to think that I personally don't like Wild Turkey, but the next bottle that I will never buy or will put on my shelf is Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. And for the same exact reason why I don't think you should be buying the traditional Wild Turkey is because Wild Turkey 101. All I think that the Kentucky Spirit is a single barrel version of the Wild Turkey 101. It's 101 proof for $40 to $50 when you can get the Wild Turkey 101 for $24 to $28. I just don't think it's worth the bang for the buck. Everything I've heard, it tastes the exact same to Wild Turkey 101, or the Wild Turkey 101 tastes better because the Kentucky Spirit is a single barrel, and sometimes you might just get a crappy barrel. So sometimes it pays to get the blended bottle, and that's what this Wild Turkey 101 is. So Kentucky Spirit, not worth the money. And for bottle number 5 that I will never, ever purchase or put on my shelf is the Basil Hayden lineup. Basil Hayden for 80 proof and spending $40 to $50 on that is just as astronomical as the Michter's lineup. And to me, it's not worth it. You want to know why? same juice as this right here, but you can find this for 100 and even 120 proof for cheaper. And I don't think that it's worth the money. This right here, this is worth the money. Knob Creek is the exact same mash bill as Basil Hayden. Now Basil Hayden might be aged for a little bit longer, but I don't think it's worth the money at all. It's really not. I'll never have a bottle of Basil Hayden on my shelf. And that Toasted series, you can really forget about that one. Never, ever, ever going on my shelf. Guys, make sure you leave your top 5 bourbons that you will never, ever buy again or purchase down below. Let me know what your top 5 are. If you have 6, that's totally cool too. But those are my top 5 bourbons that I will never buy or buy again. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, because we do upload 3 videos a week. But until next time, guys, it's been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.